Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have to apologize to you guys for something that I really overlooked. You see, let me get you panned up a little bit. When I built this dipole up here, that's right there, I overlooked some things. I overlooked waterproofing, and well, that was the main one. And then I also overlooked, tuning this dipole in perfectly the night I did it. Well, I have some explaining to you. All right, so my explaining. One, I did not intentionally overlook the waterproofing. You can actually waterproof an antenna quite effectively using Vaseline. No, I didn't use Vaseline. But there's something you also need to know. The coax that's actually attached to that HF antenna is compromised right. Try to zoom in it right there. I'll show you right where the compromise is. You're on the storm spotting truck, by the way. See right where that coax enters the house? It's compromised right there. There's actually an extremely sharp edge on it, and there's a cut in that coax. Not only that, that is also the coax that my 9-to-1 un came off of, which had water seeping into it. So there's every bit to believe that water seeped into the coax. Now I have no doubt in my mind as of this point, because I've actually put chokes on this line, that the coax is bad, either from the cut, which I didn't think was down to the shield, apparently is down to the shield, and water seeping into it. Now there's no way to know 100% if the coax is bad until I pull it down, but that's where we got to other things coming. Now before I tell you about the other things, we're going to talk about the arms here. Yes, I know they're not perfectly tuned. Yes, I know I shouldn't need a tuner with a dipole. But this isn't a permanent solution. In fact, we're going to replace this antenna probably in the next 60 days, 60 to 90 days. And here's why. In this spot right here, this bare spot, this peak, you see where the dipole come in? Oh, that peak right there. We're actually getting a 30-foot tower. So, that whole setup with the UHF antenna, that big pipe going into the air, that's going away. If I want some more elevation, I might put the pipe on top of the tower. This was a 40-foot tower, but in taking it down, the bottom 5 foot of it or so got trimmed off, and then we had to do some mast work. So it's going to be about 30 feet in the air. Now my roof line is roughly 14 or so feet in the air. Tape measure fell down on me when I was measuring it, so I don't have an exact. It's 14 to 15 feet in the air. So even a 20-foot tower is going to give me more elevation over my roof line than what I currently have. So let's just say, I know for a fact that there's at least 23 foot. So let's just say the tower peaks out at 23 foot. I can move my UHF and VHF antenna on top of that. I can get my HF up. We're good. And here's the thing. I've got coax seal, which will be linked in the description below. And if you hit that link in the description, it's going to give me a kickback because it's an Amazon affiliate link. That's another thing in this video. We are doing Amazon affiliate links. So anytime you're watching a video, you're going to have a couple that are linked in the description. Click on them, help support the channel. So you get something and we get a little something. But we're going to get that coax seal going on there. I'm also going to probably put Vaseline on it. We're going to waterproof the mother living out of it. Another thing that's coming is I'm not going to be running with the cheap Amazon coax anymore. I'm going to get some nice Massey and Poloni Hyperflex. I'm going to run that line down and through. So I'm going to get better coax. I'm still going to choke the hell out of it with the chokes I ordered. I'm going to waterproof it, and we're going to get an end fed and a half wave antenna for 80 through 10 meters. So we're going to get a brand new antenna. We're going to get brand new coax. We're going to waterproof everything. We'll be fine. So for those of you that commented on the last video that were extremely worried about the waterproofing, the coax was already shot anyway. I was just trying to get a workable antenna in the air with SWR spike SWR up and down like the compromised antenna was, the one that was compromised by water. I couldn't talk on any band even with the ATU because it would spike. That's how bad it was. So I wanted to get a workable antenna in the air that wouldn't kill my ATU or have my ATU going nuts. So where that's going to get replaced, that's going to get replaced. We're getting a tower. We're probably going to get a new UHF VHF antenna, because if those of you that don't know, what I'm currently running for UHF VHF is a Anytone mobile antenna, which works great. Don't get me wrong. With its current configuration, I can talk clear out to Grimes as long as that pipe isn't bent over. Which means once I get an actual tower to mount it on, and I don't have to worry about the wind blowing my base where my antenna is being held at 90 degrees or 45 degrees in every direction. Once I get it straight up there, I'm going to be able to talk clear over to Des Moines, no issue. But we're looking at upgrading that also, getting an actual base antenna. So for those of you, I am sorry. Yes, I did not make the perfect antenna and how to make a dipole for any band. I didn't do it perfectly. I didn't have the waterproofing. I didn't do it perfectly. But I knew all this stuff was going to happen when I built the antenna. So again, I am sorry. Sorry this wasn't a major video for, doing stuff. Expect the parks on the air here in the next couple days. I got one ready to go for you. But thank you all for watching. If you want to see how this antenna improvement project goes, if you want to see how the tower goes, and you're not subscribed, subscribe below. Hit the notification bell. Do all notifications, because YouTube's kind of been iffy with things like that, people not getting notifications. So don't forget to like the video if you did like this. And don't forget to check out the other content. I'm sure I've got some kind of recommendation floating around my head. Thank you for watching, guys. 7-3.